Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for November 2023. Sag, you are in touch with your intuition and your instincts this month, so you must go by those. I don't want you to overthink everything too much. Spirit and the universe are guiding you this month, and it's hard for us to pick up on all that stuff when we've got a lot going on, because you are actually mentally and physically really fatigued this month. You are tired. You are worn out. And yet here I have got your instincts maybe telling you one thing and you're doing a different thing. Now, what am I talking about? There's stuff going on here around housing. So are you looking for somewhere to live? Are you looking for a rental? Are you looking to maybe share with someone and you don't know who to get? Anything like that. I know it's difficult because we want to look at a piece of paper and figure out the pros and cons and everything, but you have to go by your instincts this month. You will know what to do. You have to trust yourself. You've lost trust in yourself somehow this month. And I have got victories and new beginnings and the world at your feet and a lot of abundance. And yet you're going through the month tired, not sleeping properly, feeling a bit flat. And by the end of the month, you're a bit grumpy. And yet everything's going fine. So I don't know, Sag, maybe we just need a little bit of a tweak in the attitude. I don't know. I don't mean to sound awful when I say that, but things to me look like they're going your way. And you're just exhausted. I mean, don't overdo it. There is something happening in the middle of the month. There's an argument. I do have something brewing in the middle of the month. Now, it is an argument. It's probably something to do with work. I've got all my pentacle coins touching it. So there's my Seven of Rods, my aggressive card. There's my pentacle cards, another pentacle card, followed by the Nine of Swords, which means there could be a ruckus or some sort of argument going on where you work, and it's going to then keep you up at night and you're going to lose a bit of sleep. Nonetheless, even though I've just said that, I still think everything's going to be okay, because you've got the world at your feet. So maybe we're heading towards this argument or this confrontation with someone at work, and it needs to happen. And then after that, everything comes out really, really nicely. Again, the world is at your feet. If you want to ask for, after that, ask for a pay rise, a position change, go for it. Do it. The world, like I said, the world is at your feet. You're coming out of the dark and into the light. So also, if you're planning on renovating, landscaping, gardening, things about digging around in the dirt in the garden, bloody love this. Fantastic. Do all that stuff too. I feel like, Sag, probably the biggest message for you for November is you seem to be really gung-ho and just racing your way through the month and not thinking, or not, so I shouldn't say thinking, I should say feeling your way through the month. You're just barreling through it, and I want you to sit down and feel what you should be doing, not think about what you should be doing. Does that make sense? You know how we have to trust our gut and our instincts rather than coming up here in our head space, and that's when we sort of get all confused. This is actually a good month for you, even though I'm talking about being tired and arguments and all that sort of stuff. There's a new beginning happening for you around the middle of November, and I've got the big cards around it. I've got the Death card and the World card and the Ace of Swords. So one chapter closing and another one opening. And when that new chapter opens, we've got the world at your feet. So the world is your oyster. And then the Ace of Swords is new beginnings, great new beginnings for you. So Sag, find a way not to be so grumpy this month, because everything's going to go your way. Okay, that's probably the best way I could put it. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.